Hello, you're welcome everyone. You're welcome to today's YouTube live section. Hello, can you see me? Hello everyone. Hello, you're welcome to today's YouTube live section with the AMB program. Okay, so if you're just joining, just let me know in the comment section. All right. So today it's going to be a wonderful day. Uh, My name is Clement Udo. I'm the creator of the AMB program, and today we are hosting a live session with you where we'll invite one of the top experts, top TikTok marketing experts, to teach you how you can um, get more sales to win the AMB sales end of the year sales challenge. So it's going to show you proven strategies on how you can win the challenge by influencers partnership. Okay. So if you are just joining, just let me know in the comment section. If you are ready for tonight's YouTube session, just send your favorite emoji in the comment section. All right. Send your favorite emoji. Let me see. And you can also invite other affiliates, your students. If you're an affiliate, share this YouTube link to your students so they can join. Share it to other affiliate that is participating in the AMB end of the year sales challenge. You can also share it to them. Hope you can hear me clearly. If you can hear me, just type in the comment section, I can hear you, so I will know. If you can hear me clearly, let me know. Just type I can hear you. I want to be sure that you guys can hear me very well. All right, let me see in the comments. Okay, I can see, yeah, I can hear you. All right, I can see. Okay, if you guys can hear me, that is good. That's good. Okay, so we'll be getting started shortly. So I just want other people to join before we invite our guests for tonight. So, like I said, you can share this link to other affiliates, your students, so they can join. It's for everyone, even affiliates that are not participating in the AMB end of the year sales challenge. You can also share the link to them. It's for all, it's for everybody to join. Okay, so keep sharing the link, keep sharing the link. We'll get started shortly. Okay, so we'll be waiting for our guests to join the live section so we can get started. Okay, I can see Precious. I can, okay, Stella can hear me. Ogene Fejiro can hear me. Prince Godfrey can hear me. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow, that is good. So we'll be getting started shortly. I think very soon our guests will be available here with us. So we'll get started. All right. So if you are ready for tonight, drop your favorite emoji. If you are ready for tonight, drop your favorite emoji. Drop your favorite emoji. And also, this section is going to be a powerful section. I'll advise you, you should come with your jotter and pen so you can jot down things from this live section. Come with your jotter and your pen so you can jot down things. Okay? You can also turn your phone on record on your voice sound audio recording so you can record it, or maybe if there will be a replay. I don't know if we'll create a replay for this live section, but if there is no replay, make sure you have something you use to jot down important strategies from these live sections. Okay, so I can see I can see some comments here. So if you are ready, just drop your favorite emoji. Let me know that you are ready for tonight section. So tonight we'll be inviting Benson, who will be live here with us to show us the proven strategies we can use to win the AMB sales challenge. I know most of you here want to win the AMB sales challenge, the end of the year sales challenge. Most athletes want to win it. And that is why we are creating this live section so that you can discover how you can win it by leveraging on influencer partnership on TikTok. Okay, let me check if our speaker is here. Okay, okay, our speaker is here. So, I don't know if the speaker can hear me, if Benson can hear me. Okay, all right, I can see you're dropping your favorite emoji. Yeah, we'll be getting started shortly. I can see Coach Opeyemi, you're welcome to this live section. I can see Israel, I can see Abdullah, I can see you all are welcome. You all are welcome to this section. Thank you for creating your time to attend this section. I believe you'll be getting value tonight. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So Benson, if you can hear me, I think you will have the floor now so that we don't have to waste time. You have the floor now, Benson. You can unmute yourself and speak. Okay, Benson, it's up to you. You can unmute yourself. Benson, can you hear me? Okay, while we are waiting for our speaker, you can share this YouTube link to your colleagues so that they can be a part of it. Okay, Benson is there.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. Um, can you all hear me, please? Am I audible enough? Good evening,
Yes,
everyone.
I can hear you.
Okay, fantastic,
Yeah, good evening,
fantastic.
Benson.
Good evening, everyone. I welcome you to this amazing webinar, and I promise you that by the end of this webinar, you are going to learn a whole lot. So let me present my slides right now, so you can get right next into it. So I'm trying to get my slides up, and we go into the. Okay, good. Can you all see my screen right now? Can you all see my screen right now? Okay, fantastic. You can hear me. Okay, good evening, everyone, once again. I welcome you to this amazing webinar. I welcome you all to this amazing webinar. And as you have it on the screen, our title of this webinar is how affiliate marketers like you are crushing their sales targets and winning sales challenges using TikTok influencers. So this is a proven strategy that you can use to hit any sales target you have before January 2025. So if you are here with me, I want you to tell me your name and where you are listening from, where you are watching from. I want this class to be super interactive. So please tell me what's your name in the comment section, what's your name in the live chat, what's your name and where are you chatting from? Tell me your name and where you are chatting from, where you are watching from, where you are listening from. Okay, and I will be in the comment section to moderate the class. So if at any point you can't hear what I'm saying or you can't see me, please kindly let me know and I'll make necessary adjustments. So you are welcome, Eric from Lagos State, Lagos, Nigeria. We have Abdullahi from Oshun. We have Prince Godswill from Anambra. We have Anna Sulaiman from Ogun State. You are welcome. I welcome you all to this amazing webinar. Then who else is there? Who else is there? Let me know where you are watching from. I want this class to be super interactive. We have Abraham from Ondo State. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. We have Christy from Edo State. Wow, it seems we have people from virtually all the states in Nigeria. Do I'm looking at it. So just tell me where you are from and where you are watching from and your name and all. So we have Abiodun from Ogun State. So fantastic, Abiodun, you are welcome. Christy, you are welcome. Oluwani, you are welcome. Anne, you are welcome. Coach Opemi, you are welcome. Eric, Prince Godswill, Amarachi, you are welcome. Oreoluwa from Ibadan, you are welcome. Nafisa Salifu from Ogun State, you are welcome. Ebere listening from Anambra State, you are welcome. And somebody is saying you can't see my screen. Precious, please, if you cannot see my screen, maybe you should just okay, you can see it now. Fantastic. So how affiliate marketers like you are crushing their sales targets using TikTok influencers. I'm going to walk you through a proven strategy for hitting any sales targets that you have before January 2025, which is just a few weeks from now. We have Wisdom from Rivers, you are welcome. Maxine from Niger Delta State, you are welcome. Jude from Enugu State, you are welcome. I'm happy to have all of you here tonight. So, why should you listen to me? Why should you listen? Why should you pay attention to what I want to share with you tonight? My name is Benson. I'm a TikTok lead gen expert and I have trained over 500 business owners on how they can scale their businesses using TikTok marketing. I help brands and businesses, top marketers as well. I help them make six figures monthly by acquiring customers through TikTok. TikTok marketing is what I do, okay? And this month alone, I've helped my client generate well over 10,000 leads and six figures in sales. I'm a lead gen expert, and that is what I'm a TikTok lead gen expert, and that is what I want to expose you to today. All right. Now, there's going to be a free gift for everyone who sticks to the end of the webinar. I have a free gift for everyone that will be here to the end of the webinar. So if you know you are going to be here to the end of the webinar, type yes in the chat box. Let me see. If you are going to be here to the end of the webinar, type yes in the chat box. Like I said, I'm going to make this class super um I'm going to make it super interactive. I want your contribution. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. We are going to be here to the end of the webinar. Fantastic. All right. So yeah, meet your tutor. Like I said earlier, my name is Benson, and like most of you here, I'm just a small boy from an humble background. You know, my parents tried their best to give me a decent lifestyle, but then I have an appetite for wealth. You know, just like most of you here, we perhaps you are doing well yourself, you can feed, you can do all of the basic, you have been able to fulfill the basic needs of life. But for somebody like me, I want something beyond that. I want to be wealthy, I want to be rich, I want to be able to afford the kind of lifestyle I see on the gram. I want to be able to live freely. I don't want to worry about money as I don't want to worry about money as an adult. So I have a very huge appetite for wealth. So as soon as I gained admission into the university, I started a business. I started a business because even though the allowance, the money I was getting from my parents was enough to feed me, but it was not enough for the kind of lifestyle I want to live as a student. So as a student in my first year in the uni, which was in 2019, I started a business. So when I started this business, I sold shirts online. But after selling shirts online for a while, I had to quit because I'm an introvert. I like to keep to myself and I hate having to deal with a lot of people. So the business wasn't for me. I wasn't ready to start chasing people up and down to buy my shirt. I wasn't ready to chase people up and down to buy my product. So because of that, I just said, okay, let me quit, let me stop this business. So after I stopped this business of selling shirts, I discovered that I can make money through my smartphone via affiliate marketing. But for a very long time, I struggled to generate sales consistently. And that was because there was no way for me to generate leads consistently. I struggled to generate leads, which in turn means I will struggle to generate sales. All right. I moved from using WhatsApp TVs to generate leads. I paid WhatsApp TVs X pack to generate leads. But at the end of the day, the result was not impressive at all. Then after using WhatsApp TVs, people started telling me that, oh, you can use Facebook ads. Facebook ads is the best to generate leads online. I migrated to using Facebook ads to generate leads. I tried Google ads, I tried IG ads. But at the end of the day, the results were not impressive. They all failed. The money I paid the experts didn't yield anything. The money I spent to run ads was not giving me returns, and I was losing money on my ads. So in 2022, I discovered TikTok. If you can remember quite well, TikTok became a thing in Nigeria in 2020, but in 2020 during the pandemic, 2 years after, I discovered TikTok. I discovered that TikTok could be used to generate massive sales for your business. Like I said, I'm an introvert and I would rather chew stones than appear before the camera. TikTok is a video sharing app. And here is me, I'm someone that doesn't like creating videos. I don't like creating content. I don't like to be out there. I just want to be on my own in my room and just live my life. But luckily for me, I discovered that to sell on TikTok, I don't need to create videos on TikTok. I don't need to dance on TikTok. I don't need to put my face on TikTok. I don't need to do the content myself on TikTok. I could actually pay people to advertise my product and they will help me make money and I'll remain behind the scenes like I've always wanted. So since I discovered this strategy, it was a mind-blowing discovery for me because I was like, oh, I could actually make sales, generate leads, scale my business on TikTok without doing the work, without doing the heavy lifting. I won't have to create the content. I won't have to edit the content. I won't have to post the content. I won't have to um post consistently on TikTok. I can actually pay somebody on TikTok to advertise my product, and they will help me generate massive sales, massive leads. And I was like, wow, this is a really big cheat code. And it was a huge discovery for me. And from then, that since 2022, I have always remained to using TikTok influencers, to using TikTok to market my product. So after I discovered this secret, I shared it with a few of my friends. They tried it and it worked for them. And they were like, oh, Benson, why don't you start teaching other people how to do this thing? A lot of people are like you, that they are struggling to generate leads, they are struggling to generate sales, they are finding it hard to hit their sales target. Why not teach them how to do this? And that is what has brought me here. My journey to becoming your tutor tonight is because people were asking me to share with them what is that secret I have discovered on how to use TikTok to generate leads, and I'm here to share it with you. So before we go further in the training, let's make some things clear for let's make some things clear for everyone here. The first thing I want you to know is that, who is this training for? This training is for you if you are a business owner and you have a sales target or a sales challenge to hit before January 2025. You have a target you want to meet. Or if you are a business owner, an affiliate marketer, or a course creator that you have made up to 500 sales, you have not made up to 500 sales since the beginning of this year, and you want to hit that target. So this training is for you. This training is also for you. Maybe you are somebody who is tired of wasting money on art that doesn't work. If this is you, then stick with me to the end of this training. Don't forget, there is a free gift for you if you are here to the end of this training. And also, this training is for you if you want to start generating sales consistently without breaking the bank. So if you are like this guy here who is frustrated, who is tired of your business because you are not getting the result that you want, then this training is for you. But why this training is for these people, there are certain people that this training is not for you. And if that is you, I will just encourage you to leave this webinar for us, because it just means that you are not to be here. Number one, if you don't have a business, or you don't have a product, or you don't have an offer that you sell online, then this training is probably not for you. And if you are that person that you are lazy, you are impatient, and you can't take your time to implement strategies that are proven to work, then I will be honest with you, this training is not for you. And if you are that person who cannot invest time, effort, money in yourself and your business, you cannot invest in yourself, in your personal development, in your business growth, then this class is definitely not for you. So lastly, if you are that person that cannot shut down everything you are doing right now to focus on this training for the next 45 minutes, I'll be honest with you, this training is not for you. So if you cannot wait, if you are impatient, if you cannot dedicate just 45 minutes to discover how to change your business forever, then this training is not for you. Wow, before we go ahead, I want you to know something. I want you to know that you are not responsible for your past failures. What do I mean? Maybe you have struggled to generate leads, you have struggled to generate customers, you have struggled to get sales. You are not responsible for your past failure. The reason why you have always failed at achieving your result or achieving great results is because you don't have the right information on how to run your business correctly. And I'm going to provide you with that information and education right here on this webinar. I also want you to know that you can still hit your 2024 financial goals, even though we are less than 2 months to the end of this year. Yes, I know that we are just like 6 or 7 weeks away from the end of this year, and a lot of you here have given up that, oh, the amount of money I said I was going to make this year, I've not even made half of it. Can I still hit this target? I I promise you that if you are here to the end of the webinar, you can hit that target. Lastly, I want you to know that, see, the Nigerian government is doing everything in our capacity to keep you poor. T-Pain, Tinubu, APC, they are doing everything in their capacity to reduce your earning power, to reduce your earning capacity, to keep you poor, so that you can remain a slave and a servant to them, so that when it is time for election, they can bribe you with 20,000, 5,000 and buy your vote. So the government is doing everything to keep you and your family poor. And if you love yourself, you must do everything You must fight to resist that. All right. And the information you will get from this training will definitely help you to hit your financial targets and be free of any financial burden going forward. Now, let's get into it. What is my goal from this web class? Why did I assemble you to join me in this web class? Why are you even here in the first place? My goal for this web class is very simple. I want to help you win the AMB program sales challenge or any sales challenge that you are competing for. So if you're an affiliate marketer, you're a business owner, a course creator, and you have a sales target that you want to meet, my goal from this webinar is to teach you, is to show you how to use TikTok influencers to hit that sales target. So would you like to know how to hit your sales target? If yes, the first thing I want you to do is that right now, go into the chat box and tell me, what is your sales target for the rest of this year? How many sales do you want to make before this year runs out? I want to know. Do you want to make 100 sales? Do you want to make 50 sales? Do you want to make 500 sales? How many sales do you think you will make this year that will make you happy, that will make you satisfied? So write down your sales goal in the chat box and let me see. Wow, Favor is saying you want to make 200 sales. Fantastic. So if 200 sales is your target, that is good. You can dream high. Don't let anybody tell you that, oh, you cannot make 200 sales before this year runs out. You cannot make 100 sales. No, you can hit any sales target that you want. Austin is saying you want to hit 200 sales. Chidera, you want to hit 200 sales. Fantastic. Oreoluwa, you want to hit 500 sales. Samuel, you want to hit 500 sales as well. Fantastic. Keep it coming. How many sales do you want to make before the end of this year? Because you must set that target for yourself. I'm not the one that will set the target for yourself. I don't know you. I don't know what your life looks like. I don't know what you look like. I don't know what your struggles are like. You are the one that know the struggles you are facing, the amount of money that you need, the people you need to cater for, the people that depends on you. You are the one that knows. So my question for you now is, write down your sales goal. What is that sales target that you need to hit? Like I said, I want this class to be highly interactive. Oreoluwa is saying 500 sales. Samuel is saying 500 sales. Umar 20 sales. Lawal 150 sales. Abdul Martin 200 sales. Abiodun 200 sales. Ede Ebere is saying 100 sales. Nafisat 50 to 100 sales. I can see everything. It's just that I can't read out everything. Wow, I see somebody that is saying you want to hit 1,000 sales. Coach Okoyemi, that is very impressive. I like people that dream high. I want you to dream high. How many sales do you want to hit before the end of this year? All right. Okay. Now, love to see that. The question now is that, can you truly hit your sales target using TikTok influencers? Can you win your sales challenge using TikTok influencers? I know that's the question that is on your mind. But if you can see my screen, I this is a screenshot for one of my students, and let me read what is there. So this is from Prince of Marketing, and he was telling me that I received 375k cash prize from the sales challenge I won in 60 days. And I still made over $135 today in just one day. All thanks to my boss, Simply Benson, that is me, for providing the TikTok influencer marketing blueprint that moved my marketing business to the next level. You can see. So this is a testimonial from someone that used TikTok influencer to hit his sales targets. So if Prince of Marketing can hit his sales target using TikTok influencers, then you can do it as well. So let's look at his tweets again. He said, I keep telling people that affiliate marketing is a life changer. I did it. 400 sales challenge done and dusted. So Prince of Marketing, he was able to hit his 400 sales challenge using TikTok influencers. So if place of marketing can do it, trust me, you and everybody viewing this can do it as well. So if your sales target is 100 sales, 200 sales, 500 sales, 1 million sales, like, the sky is your limit. Whatever your target is, I can assure you that you can hit that target using TikTok influencers. All right. Now, let's get into it. What is the recipe for winning a sales challenge using TikTok influencers? What is that recipe? How were they able to do it? What is that recipe? Let me just give you that secret once and for all. And this recipe involve 3 acts. Just 3 acts. You can see it on my screen. You need 3 things to win a sales challenge using TikTok influencers, and I'm going to walk you through it right now. The first thing that you need is what I call quality leads attraction. You want to attract serious minded people that can afford your offer and repel unserious leads that cannot afford your offer. That is the first thing you need. That is the first hack. Then the second hack is that you need to generate 10 times leads the sales targets you want to hit. Then the third hack is that you must be able to identify where high quality leads are congregated in large quantity. Where are they congregated? Where can you find them in large quantity? Not in ones or twos, but you want to see them in thousands. Now let me dive deeper into the recipe one by one so you can understand what I'm trying to say. The first thing you need on the recipe, now think of it like this. If you want to cook rice, what are you going to do? You are going to get water, you are going to get rice, you are going to get salt, you get your fire. You put everything together and it becomes your white rice. If you are going to cook jollof rice, there is a recipe. If you are going to cook any food, if you are going to make bread, there is a recipe. And the guarantee is that as long as you get the ingredients correctly and you get the recipe correctly, you are going to have the result. But if you don't follow the recipe and you don't get the ingredients correctly, what will happen? You will not get the result that you want. So I want you to pay attention right now, because this part of the training is very critical. You need to get it right. Once you get it right, it's like you are cooking jollof rice. Just imagine it like I'm teaching you how to cook jollof rice, or let me say I'm teaching you how to cook white rice. That's what I want to teach you. So you must follow the procedure, you must understand the procedure, so that when you leave this training, you can just follow the recipe and get the same result. See, let me give you an example. If I go to Dubai today, if I buy all the ingredients that I need, I go to Dubai, I buy rice, I buy water, I boil it, and I do everything I'm supposed to do. What will I have at the end of the day? I will still have my white rice cooked. If I go to UK, if I go to USA, if I go to any country, the result is always going to be the same. That means when you get the recipe and the ingredients right, the result will always be the same. You always get your cooked rice, your boiled rice. Now let's bring it down to this training. If you get my recipe right and you get all the ingredients correctly, see, you can get the same result, just like the guy I showed you earlier. That hit is sales challenge, is still sales target. You understand? So let's get into it. What's the first thing on our recipe? The first thing on the recipe is what I call quality lead attraction. How to attract serious minded people who can afford your offer and repel unserious leads who cannot afford it. The first thing is that you want to attract like minded people that can afford your offer, and the people that cannot afford it, you want to send them away. You want to do this on TikTok. Now, let me throw a question to you. Do you know why most of your existing leads have refused to buy from you? Have you ever thought of it that, okay, this all the leads that have been generated, why have they not bought from you? Have you thought from it? Okay, before I answer your question, let me throw this question from you to you again. Think of the last thing you bought. Was it a pencil? Was it a phone? Was it a gadget? If you want to buy something online, Would you rather buy something from a total stranger that you don't know at all, or you buy from a vendor recommended by a friend? The answer is simple. You will prefer to buy from somebody recommended by a friend. And this is what every one of us are always doing during buying decision. When we want to buy something, most of the time we don't just go most of the time we don't just go on social media. Let me say I want to buy iPhone 16 now. I will not just go on social media and say, oh, let me go and buy iPhone 16 from just one random stranger that I see on online, or one random stranger that I see on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram. No, that is not what I will do. What I will do is that I will ask my friends. What a logical person will do is that I will ask my friends, I will ask around me that, please, do you know anybody that is selling iPhone 16? And when they recommend that person to me, I will prefer to buy from that person than everybody else. See, let me tell you something. Why do you think big brands, they are paying Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy, they are paying them to rock their clothes, to promote their product? It boils down to influence. They are using the artist to influence the buying decision of their customers, because they know that if you are a fan of Wizkid and you see Wizkid promoting something, you will want to buy that thing. You will be interested. You will trust that brand. Or let me say your favorite artist is Davido, or your favorite artist is Burna Boy, or anybody. In fact, Burna Boy and Oraimo, they recently had a partnership whereby they created like a custom made Oraimo board for Burna Boy. Why do you think they did something like that? It is because they know that Burna Boy is an influencer. He is an influencer that can influence the buying decision of people. That is why they are using him to promote their product heavily. Now let's even leave artists alone. Let's look at footballers. Look at people like Ronaldo. Look at people like Messi. Why do you think brands are using them to promote their product? Why do you think brands are paying them to post their product on their social media platform? It is because they understand the importance of influence. They know that if you use a person of influence to sell your product, it will be easier to make sales than just using any random person. That is influencer marketing for you if you are not picking it up. You use a person of influence to sell a product, it makes the buying decision easier for the consumer. Now, let me go back to my first question, which is, why do you think your existing leads have refused to buy from you? The reason why these people have refused to buy from you is that they are just on WhatsApp one day, or let's say you run WhatsApp ads, or you run TikTok, you run Facebook ads or IG ads. They were just scrolling on IG, on their feed one day, on Twitter, for example. They were just scrolling on this app and they saw your ads. They did not know you before, they did not like you before, and they did not trust you. They knew you from nowhere. They just saw your ads and click on your ads. When they click on your ads, do you think they will all of a sudden start trusting you to buy from you? No, it's not possible. For them to trust you, it will be hard. In fact, most of them will end up not trusting you, because they just saw your ads, they were interested, and they just click on it, and it is hard to trust a complete stranger just like that online, especially in a country like Nigeria, where we have issues with trust. You understand my point now? But imagine that you give your product to Ronaldo or Messi or Wizkid to help you promote. Imagine that the offer you are selling, you give it to Wizkid to help you tweet about it, or you give it to Davido, or you give it to Burna Boy to help you tweet about it. What do you think will happen? See, either the consumer knows you or they don't know you, they will rush and buy the product. They will rush and buy the product. Okay, remember when Davido had a partnership with Puma. The clothes were sold out in just few hours, because people who like the video, who know the video, who trust him, they will want to buy the product easily. This is what we call the power of influencer marketing. Influencer marketing, using influencers to sell your product. So right now, I know that even me, I cannot afford the video, I cannot afford Wizkid, I cannot afford Burna Boy, I cannot afford Ronaldo, I cannot afford Messi to talk about my product. But at the same time, there are influencers online that me and you can afford, and we can pay them to promote our product, that we can pay them to advertise our product. And when they advertise our product, it will be very 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 easy for us to make sales, because the audience will transfer the trust and the likeness they have on the influencer. They will just transfer it to us. This one is different from they are just seeing your ads randomly. No, they are seeing your ads from somebody that they know, they like and trust. And don't forget, that is the foundation of sales, that is the foundation of marketing. The foundation of sales and marketing is that people buy from people, people buy from those they know, like and trust. That is the fundamental of marketing. So if you give your product to an influencer that is liked, that is known by the audience, if you give your product to that influencer, it is going to be very easy for you to make sales. That is why TikTok influencer makes it very easy for anyone that use it to make sales, to hit their target easily. You have if it is going to take a random person, let's say 100 days to hit their sales target, you can hit your sales target in less than 20 days, or less than that. Because of what? Because influencers are liked, they are known, and they are trusted by their audience. And this audience, once they see your product on the page of the influencer, they will assume that, oh, they will automatically trust you, they will automatically like you, and they will automatically want to buy from you. I hope you get my point now. That is the power of TikTok influencer marketing. If you look at the image on this side of my screen, it is from one of my students, Cosmos, and he said that he generated 800 leads with just 12,000 naira, and he made over 20 sales in just 2 weeks. My DM is on fire. TikTok influencer marketing by simply Benson is simply amazing. See, this thing is not magic, it's not juju. The reason why it was easier for him to generate that massive number of leads and that massive number of sales is because he was using an influencer, specifically a TikTok influencer. And because you are using an influencer to advertise your product, people will transfer the trust, the like they have in the influencer, they will transfer it to you. Just like you too, if you want to buy something, you will prefer to buy it from a friend or someone that is recommended by a friend than just buy from a random stranger. That's why I tell people, see, the best CV you can have in this world is referral. Imagine that you want to get a job at NNPC, and your pastor, let me say your pastor knows the president, or your dad knows the MD, or you want to get job at Orlando, you want to get job at Airpeace, at any company actor in Nigeria. Even though everybody is qualified, the fact that you know somebody will give you an edge over everybody. That is why people say connection is very important in Nigeria. But this is not only about Nigeria. Connection is important everywhere if you want to get what you want out of life. So how do you use connection online? It is by using influencers to advertise your it is by using advertise influencers to advertise your product. Some people are saying they are saying my screen is blurry. Please, I need to enhance the visual settings on your end. So that is the first thing on our recipe. So therefore, let's go to the second. Let's go to the second Please give me a minute, everyone. Okay, now let's go to the second hack on our recipe that will guarantee you to hit your sales target before the end of this year. Somebody is asking, what is the chat box? It's just the comment section. It's the same thing as the comment section. Now, the second thing on our recipe is that if you want to hit your sales target before this year runs out, you have to generate 10 times, 10 times leads, 10 times the leads of the sales target you want to hit. So I want everybody to do something for me right now. At the beginning of this training, I said everybody should write out the sales target that they want to hit. All right. What I want you to do right now is that bring out your pen, your calculator, or anything, and multiply your sales target by 10. Multiply your sales target by 10 and tell me in the comment section, in the chat box or anything, what the result is. The reason for this is that I'll be waiting. See, sales is a game of numbers. And this is a concept I learned from Grant Cardone. So if you don't know Grant Cardone is um an entrepreneur, big time entrepreneur in the real estate and the sales in the sales game as well. From him, I learned that if you want to increase your chances of making sales, all you need to do is to talk to more people. You should talk to a lot of people. Sales is a game of numbers. All right. Bring out your pen and paper. Recall the sales target that you want to hit. Some of you said you wanted to hit 500 sales. Now multiply that sales with 10. Fantastic. So that is the amount of leads you need to generate. So if your sales target is 500 sales, if your sales target is 200, if your sales target is 500, 300, 150, multiply it by 10, and that will give you the amount of leads you need to generate. So right now, Simeon is saying that 400 sales, okay, peace, 5,000 sales. No, I'm not saying sales. What I'm saying is that if you want to hit your sales target, that you want to calculate the number of leads that you need to hit your sales target. So let's say that I want to generate 100 sales before the end of this year. All right. Therefore, let's calculate how many leads I will get. How many leads will I need to get to hit my sales target? Multiply your sales target by 10, and that will give you the number of leads you need to generate. So now, I believe everybody now knows the number of leads they need to generate to hit their sales target. So let's say if you want to make 100 sales, you need to target 1,000 leads. What I mean by leads are intending customers. You know, when you run ads, the people that come into your funnel, the people that come into your email list, the people that come into your WhatsApp are what we call leads. So leads will now become customers. You know, when they now buy, they become customers, or you call them sales. So now, you know, at the beginning of this class, I told everybody that you should write down what sales targets you want to hit. And some of you said 100, some of you said 200, 300. Now I want you to calculate the number of leads that you now need to get to that sales target. Because see, You cannot you cannot know you cannot get to your destination if you don't know where you are going. If you want to go somewhere, you will definitely have a destination. When you have a destination, you start working towards the destination. So I want us to know our numbers on this webinar. um so if you know your numbers now, you know that okay, before this year runs out, if my sales target is 100 sales, I need to hit I need to generate 10,000 leads. So if I generate 10,000 leads, I will eventually make 100 sales. Peace, you are getting it. So you need 1,000 leads to generate 100 sales. So as for me, let me do my numbers. As for me, I just want to hit 200 sales this year, before the end of this year. That means I will need 2,000 leads. All right. So everybody now, you now know your numbers. You know the number of leads that you need to hit your sales target. That is the second thing in our recipe. You are getting me now? Now let's move to the third thing on our recipe, the third hack. Don't forget, we have three secrets or three hacks that if we put all these three things together, trust me, at the end of the day, we are going to hit our sales target. You are going to win the sales challenge, you win the AMB sales challenge, or any sales challenge that you want to win, if you follow the instructions I will share with you here. Then the third hack is that you now need to identify where high quality leads are congregated in large quantity. That is the last thing that you need to hit your sales target. The first thing we needed high quality leads. Then we calculated our numbers to know the quantity of leads that we need. And now we want to find a middle ground. Where can we find high quality leads in large quantity? And this is a lesson I learned from Russell Brunson. If you don't know Russell Brunson, he is the co-founder of ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is a sales funnel software company. He's a co-founder. And Russell Brunson has a book called Traffic Secrets. In this book, he said something that really changed my life. He said that if you want to conquer any platform, if you want to generate sales on any platform, if you want to generate massive leads on any platform, if you want to scale your business on any platform, the first thing you want to do is not to start creating content on that platform, is not to start posting on that platform or doing anything like that. The first thing you need to do is that you ask yourself that, who is my target audience and where are they congregated? Who is my target audience and who are the people they are already following? Who is my target audience and where can I find their community on this platform? So when I discovered that I can use TikTok to scale my business, and don't forget, I'm somebody that doesn't like creating content. I hate creating content. I don't want to go through the stress of creating content. And I now ask myself, how can I conquer TikTok if I don't like creating content? The answer is simple. I just need to find people that have big account on TikTok. That I need to find people that have communities of audience that I want, that have built a cult followership for themselves. I need to find those creators. Once I get those creators, I will pay them or I'll have a partnership with them to advertise my product. And that was what I did. I didn't need to create content on TikTok before I could generate leads. I only look for people that are already creating content and have massive following to generate. I only had to look for them, have a partnership with them, and that was how I was generating massive leads from TikTok. So for you, if you need 5,000 leads, if you need 1,000 leads, if you need 3,000 leads, if you need 4,000 leads, if you need 5,000 leads, no matter the amount of leads that you need based on the calculation that we did earlier. No, I repeat myself, no matter the amount of leads that you need based on the calculation we did earlier, what you just need to do is that you need to go on TikTok, find a creator on TikTok that has a huge following and that has a community of people that you want to sell to, a congregation of people you want to sell to. Find that creator, pay that creator, or let me say have a partnership with that creator to promote, to advertise your product, and trust me, you will generate the number of leads that you want, and eventually you are going to hit your sales target. So what I did was that, and what I'm still doing is that I use the influencers authority and the audience they have built to my advantage. TikTok influencers are the solutions for anyone who wants to generate massive number of leads on TikTok without stressing yourself. Without doing what? Without stressing yourself. Now, look at the picture on the screen. I want to show you something. Now, this is the creator on TikTok. And if you look at their videos, the first video here where you have my cursor, I don't know if everybody can see it. The video has 600 over 600k views. The second video has over 800k views. The third video had about 100k views. The next video here had about 200k views. In fact, the minimum views you will see on their page is about 100k views. And look at this video here. This video has 2 million views. Imagine somebody like this posting or advertising for your content. Imagine somebody that is getting 100k views, 2 million views, 1 million views on his video to advertise for your offer. What do you think the result will be? Now let's do the math together. I'll use myself as an example. I said that before the end of this year, I want to hit 200 sales and I need 2,000 leads, right? If I pay this person if I pay this person to advertise my products on his page, and the video has, let's say the video has about 500k views, it means that I just need 2,000 out of the 500k people that watch the video, which is very possible. 2,000 people out of the 500k viewers, that's less than 10%. That's about 2-3% of the viewers. I just need that small number of people, very small number of people, to become my leads, which is very possible. So what I'm trying to make you understand is that if you can get, or let me say, when you get TikTok influencers that has massive influence and massive views, when you get them to advertise your product, you are going to hit your sales target easily, because in a day or two, in less than 24 hours, in 48 hours, you are going to generate more than 1,000 leads, and before you know it, start making your sales as well. The good thing about these influencers is that they are not as expensive as you will imagine, because there are lots of them. There are a lot of influencers you can work with, and we are going to get into that part very soon. Now, this is my promise for you. If you combine all the recipe, all the hacks I shared with you earlier, if you combine everything together, you are going to have an amazing result, just like another of my students called Priska. And if you can see my screen, let me read what is there for you. She sent a message to me and said, "Good morning, Coach Benson. Yes, 85% of the leads she generated was TikTok influencer art. When the challenge started, now she's telling me, she's giving me a report on the sales challenge that she won. When the challenge started, I ran Facebook ads twice and I almost hit about 70 sales. But using TikTok influencer marketing, I was able to, now by using TikTok influencer and both organic marketing, I continue to 320 sales. Now, if you look at the second, um image here, this was a congratulation message she got for hitting 320 sales, and she got an iPhone 13 Pro and a brand new MacBook. So I want you to know that, see, all these people I'm celebrating here, they are just like you. These people joined my training just like you. At the end of the training, they did what they were supposed to do, and they started having amazing results just like this. So if you combine all the hacks and recipe I shared with you, I guarantee you that before the end of this year, you are going to hit your sales challenge and your sales target as well. So I want to ask you a simple question before we go ahead. Do you believe that if you combine the first hack I shared with you, which is getting quality leads and repelling unqualified leads, if you combine this first hack that I shared with you and you combine it with the second hack, which is generating 10,000 leads in 30 days, or let me say, based on your numbers, generating the amount of leads that you need to hit your sales target. If you combine these two with the third hack I shared with you, which is identifying where quality leads are congregated in large quantities, if you combine all of these things together, do you believe that you can win the AMB program sales challenge and any sales challenge you are competing for? If you believe, type believe in the comment section. Let me rephrase, do you believe that if you combine all the secrets and hack I've shared with you tonight, if you combine everything together, do you believe that you are going to hit your sales target that you wrote at the beginning of this training? Let me give you 2 seconds to do that. If you believe, type believe in the comment section. If you believe, type believe in the comment section. If you believe that following the hacks I've shared with you tonight, you can hit your sales target. If you believe this, type believe in the chat box to the comment section. Okay? Good to see that a lot of people actually believe. If you believe, let me know. All right. Now, a lot of people might be asking me that, oh, Benson, can I still do this thing if I have the following conditions? Can I still use TikTok influencers to hit my sales targets if I don't have a lot of followers on TikTok? Trust me, even if you have 2 followers on TikTok, 3 followers, even if you have 0 followers, you can still use TikTok influencers to hit your sales target. All right, so that's not a problem. A lot of you might also want to ask that, oh, do you need a large following before you can do TikTok advertising? Of course not. You don't need it. You don't need to have a huge following. I myself, I don't have a huge, I have less than 1,000 followers on TikTok, and I'm using TikTok influencers to generate massive leads. So it has nothing to do with the number of followers that you have. A lot of you might be wondering that, oh, Benson, all these things you are saying since morning is sweet, But won't I need a lot of money to use TikTok influencers? Are these influencers not going to charge me a lot of money? Well, you don't need a lot of money. There is, like I said, there is an influencer for every sales budget, for every ad spend. So if you cannot afford Davido or Wizkid, that's a joke by the way. Nobody here can afford Davido or Wizkid for ads. If you cannot afford them, there are other influencers. There are other micro influencers that you can afford. There are other influencers, plenty of them that you can afford with whatever budget that you have. You get me now? So you don't need a lot of money. Now, a lot of people might be asking, now, oh, can I get influencers in my state or in my locality, my country? Yes, you can get influencers around you. There are TikTok influencers everywhere, so you can get one around you. You just need to search on TikTok. And then again, some of you might want to ask that, oh, Benson, what if I want to get influencers from other countries? Maybe you want to sell, you want to be selling to people in Ghana, you want to be selling to people in Cameroon, you want to sell to people in the UK, in the US, in Jamaica, in any country. You can get TikTok influencers from any country to advertise your product. That is actually a very good advantage for you. Now, some people might also want to ask me that, Benson, if I want to do TikTok influencer marketing, will I need to create content myself? No, you are not going to create any content. As you're looking at me, I've not created any content for any ads ever in my life. All you just need is to partner with the influencer. The influencer is going to create the content. You understand? And some of you here might be selling physical product, and you'll be like, oh, Benson, so far you've only talked about digital product or affiliate marketers. Can this work for physical product? Trust me, this will work for your physical product. I've used TikTok influencers to sell perfume for my clients, to sell clothes, to sell bags, to sell gadgets, to sell anything. So it doesn't matter what niche you are, or maybe you are in one specific niche. No, you can use TikTok influencer to sell in any product, or to sell any product, or to sell in any niche. Now, what if you have a physical product but you cannot deliver it everywhere, or you cannot deliver it over the country? Can you still advertise in TikTok influencers? Yes. All you just need to do is that you find influencers in your state or in your locality to advertise for you, and that is it. So these are the common questions I'm always getting when I'm talking about TikTok influencer marketing and how you can use it to hit your sales target. Now, my question to you right now is that, so far so good, how are you going to rate this training? Do you find it valuable? If this training has been valuable for you, has been valuable to you, type valuable in the comment section. I want to be sure that I'm imparting knowledge onto you. So if this training is valuable to you, if you are learning from this training, if you are like, oh, Benson, you are really teaching me from this training, type valuable in the comment section and let me know if I'm really imparting knowledge on you before we go forward. Because, like I said, I would like this class to be very interactive. As a teacher, I cannot just be teaching and my students will not give me feedback, and my students will not be able to tell me that, oh, Mr. Teacher, we are learning what you are teaching us. We are learning from you. You must be able to give me feedback. So if this training is valuable to you, go to the chat box and type valuable. I want to be sure I'm imparting knowledge in you. If this class is valuable to you, I want to be sure that I'm imparting knowledge onto people. Go to the chat box and type valuable. Let me just give you 2 seconds to do that. Okay. Wow, a lot of people are telling me value. So you people are making my head swell up. For what you have done, I will just keep dropping gems for you people. Like my head is swelling up right now. A lot of people are just saying they are enjoying my class. I think I'm a very good teacher. Am I? Yes, thank you. Value. So Benson, let me fire on. Let me fire on. Let me fire on.
Hello, hello everyone. I think the network has cut him off, so let's be patient while he reconnects back with us. Okay, be patient. He will be back. I think his network issues. Okay, he's back. All right.
Yeah, sorry about that.
There's no problem.
Okay.
So if you
So
have any questions,
now,
while we are all right, go on. Sorry, you can go on.
okay. Now, can I make you an offer you cannot resist? Because trust me, this is going to change your business forever. Over the past 30 minutes, we have talked about TikTok influencer marketing and how it can help you with new sales challenge, how it can help you hit your sales target. And so far, majority of you, most of you have said that you have found your teaching valuable. A lot of people are saying, okay, I'm a wonderful teacher, and they are enjoying the way I teach. But if please, can you please mute your mic? Okay, so let's go ahead. If you have found my training so far valuable, trust me, you are going to be excited about the next update that I have for you. Therefore, permit me to talk about my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint. And my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint was created to serve you. The reason why it was created to serve people like you, marketers like you, is because see, TikTok influencer marketing is not a discussion I can complete in just 45 minutes or 1 hour. There are still nitty-gritties that need to be discussed. In fact, I can see some people asking me questions in the chat box already. So I think somebody was asking me that, oh, am I going to provide video for the influencer advert? Am I going to how are they going to talk to the influencers? I'm seeing those questions already, and I have somebody that's even asking that, oh, if I want Pella to be my TikTok influencer, how am I going to go about it? Now, these are the technical part of TikTok influencer marketing. So I've created my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint to address this part, to address the technical details of TikTok influencer marketing blueprint, because this webinar, I don't want it to be long. I don't want to hold us for too long. I don't want it to exceed 45 minutes, 1 hour, and we are getting there already. So that is it. But if you want to know more about TikTok influencer marketing blueprint, TikTok influencer marketing, if you want me to hold you by the hand and teach you how to use TikTok influencers to hit your sales target, if you want that for yourself, then you'll be excited for the update I want to share with you in the next few minutes. Now, what is this my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint? My TikTok influencer marketing blueprint was the program I created out of calls from people, out of demand from people. Because a lot of people were asking me that, oh Benson, every time you're doing presentation on TikTok influencer marketing, you only do the presentation for 45 minutes, 1 hour. But we want more from you. We want you to keep talking. We want you to keep teaching us about TikTok influencer marketing. And I'm like, okay, if that is what you people want, then let me create a blueprint that will guide you, and let me create an avenue whereby I can hold you by the hand and show you how you can hit your sales target using TikTok influencers. And the first thing you're going to get on my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint is my TikTok influencers list. So some of you are already asking me, how are you going to get influencers? Don't worry. I have a list of influencers that I've created. Most of these influencers, I've worked with them before, and I've compiled their name into what? I've compiled their name into a list. So I have already helped you secure deals with over 50 influencers. All you need to do is that when you get my influencers list, all you need to do is that you send them a message, tell them what you want to sell, and agree on your partnership deal. Then you can start running your ads with them. You understand? So I have influencers on my list that you can just go there, pick their username, and start running ads with them. Also, I will teach you how to search for influencers on your own. I'm not just going to give you fish to eat. I will teach you how to fish, because what if you don't want to use my influencers? Of course, I'm going to teach you how to search for influencers on your own, especially influencers that are going to give you massive sales and that are going to help you hit your sales targets faster without breaking the bank. So if you look at my screen here, this is a screenshot of someone attesting to the power of this list. He said, in less than 24 hours, I generated 1,000 leads with just 100K, and I made 7 sales in 10 days. My DM is currently like a forest, up in flames. Thank you, Simply Benson, for your TikTok influencer marketing blueprint course. You understand? So that is an example of someone that got my blueprint implemented and is getting results already. The worth of this list I'm giving to you is 35,000 naira. And please, when I give this list to you, don't share it anyhow with people, because it took a lot of time, a lot of energy to create the list of TikTok influencers that are good for you to run ads with. So it is my sweat. It is worth more than the amount I'm putting it for, 35,000 naira. But you have it when you get my blueprint, and don't share it anyhow with people. All right? It is just for my students. Now, the second thing you are going to get for my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint, the second thing you have inside the blueprint is what I call, is what I will teach you how to negotiate with influencers like a pro to avoid being overbilled. I'm going to teach you how to secure cheap partnership deals with TikTok influencer while sticking within your budget. Because when you start talking to influencers, one thing to observe is that most of these influencers, when they realize that you're a complete newbie, they will want to overbuild you. I don't even know what's wrong with Nigerians. Nigerians will want to like outsmart you when they see that you're a new person in this industry. But don't worry, when you have my blueprint, I'm going to teach you the tips and the tricks that I use to negotiate with influencers, so that they will not overbill me, they will not scam me, and they will not extend my budget. I'm going to teach you how to negotiate with influencers while sticking with your budget. All right. So the worth of this resource I'm giving to you is 39,550 naira, and that is not all. I have more to share with you inside my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint. Now, the third thing you are going to get from my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint is what I call my TikTok viral video launch pad. And this is to ensure that all the video adverts the influencer is going to create for you gets at least 30K views. So when you follow the guidelines I will share with you in this launchpad, an influencer is not going to create a video for you and you'll be getting 100 views, 500. No, you are going to be getting up to 30K views. So if you look at the screenshot here, this is a video analysis from one of the videos an influencer created for my client, and the video had 39K views. We had 5,000 plus likes, about 160 something comments, about 77 shares. So just imagine that. Imagine your video advert getting up to imagine your video advert getting up to 30K views. How many leads are you going to generate from there? Let's even say you get 10% conversion, that's 33K leads. With 3K leads, you can easily hit your sales target. You understand? So that is why you need this viral launchpad, and this is what 26,500 naira. Again, that is not all. I'm going to give you more inside my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint. The fourth thing you are going to get is what I call the special guide for converting TikTok leads into paying customers. Now, there is a way you must design your funnel such that it is guaranteed that almost all the new leads that will be coming from your TikTok ads will buy your product. TikTok leads, let me give you a hint, and this is a mistake a lot of people keep making on TikTok. The leads on TikTok are different from the leads you have been generating on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on IG. You must change your funnel you must make a very small change in your funnel to accommodate that differences. And I'm going to give you that type of funnel that is perfect for TikTok leads inside my blueprint. In fact, I'm working with one of my clients recently, and when I walked with funnel and he said, "Oh, this is the funnel he was going to use for TikTok ads," I told him that no, you cannot use this funnel. We need to make some adjustment to the funnel. And now we are making the adjustment to the funnel, and I can guarantee that when we run the ads, we are going to have better results. So for you too, you will need this resource so that you will be sure that, oh, this funnel I'm using will convert the leads into sales. And inside this special resource as well, I'm going to teach you how to handle objections and nurture new leads without being salesy. So how do you handle objections when people tell you that I can't afford your product, I can't I don't want to buy now, I don't like you, I don't think this will work for me. They are giving you different excuses. How are you going to handle your objections? And how do you nurture new leads? How do you follow up with leads in a way that is not going to be salesy? It will not be like you are disturbing them. In fact, when you use my strategy to follow up with leads, it will be as if you are doing them a favor and they will be saying, "Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma. Thank you, sir." That is the power of understanding marketing. And this resource is worth 18,800 naira. So let's go over everything you'll be getting from my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint. The first thing you are going to be getting on my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint is the influencers list. The influencers list consists of names of influencers that you can just pick, message them, and start running ads with them. That is worth at 5,000 naira. And I'm also going to give you my guide on how to negotiate like a pro with influencers. Because see, if you don't know how to negotiate with influencer, I know somebody that he paid an influencer 100K, and when I negotiated with the influencer, I paid the influencer like 35K. So I was able to save up to like 65K just because I can negotiate better. So that is the kind of tricks I'm going to teach you, and that is what 39,950 naira. Then also you get my TikTok viral video launch pad, which is a guideline on how to ensure that the videos the influencers are going to create for you will get massive views, because you need the massive views. The more views the video gets, the more leads you will get, the easier it will become easy, the easier it is for you to hit your sales target. Don't forget, all of us here, we have a sales target we want to hit by the end of 2024. Now, then you are going to get my funnelytics, which is worth 18,800 naira. Here is where I will teach you how to nurture leads, how to convert leads, how to handle objections, and how to design your funnel to accommodate the differences in TikTok influencers. I'll give you a very short story. So I once had a the person was not my student. She sent me a message um on 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 Twitter that, oh Benson, I've been seeing your work and I ran ad with TikTok influencer. But the problem was that I generated 1,000 leads, but I had zero sales. I was like, how is that possible? Okay, send me the link to your funnel. I went through the funnel and I realized that she made a very huge mistake. And the mistake was that TikTok leads are leads that want instant access to the sales presentation, either a sales video or a sales letter. But this girl was keeping the leads for a webinar. So perhaps while she was waiting for the webinar day to be closed or to be there, the leads already lost interest. So imagine that. Imagine generating 1,000 leads, but because you don't know how to design your funnel well, you generated zero sales. It was very bad for her. And I told her, see, your funnel is the problem. TikTok is not the problem. So I don't want you to have this kind of problem. I will give you a funnel structure that is perfect for TikTok leads. If you sum up everything you are getting for my blueprint, you will realize that the total amount is 120,000 naira, about 120,000, 120,000 naira, 250, 120,000, 250 naira. That is the total number of the total worth of everything you are getting. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. If all Is it going to be worth it for you if my blueprint, if all it did was to help you hit your sales target before the end of this year? Will it be worth it if this blueprint can help you hit 10,000 leads and 100 sales in 1 month? That is my own target. What is your own target based on the conversation we had?
Okay, I think Benson is having network issues, so let's wait for him while he reconnects back. For those of you that have questions, please keep your questions. We'll create a time to answer them. All right, just be patient with us. When it's done, it's going to answer all your questions. All right, so let's wait for him while he reconnects back. Let's wait for him. So if you have questions, just write them out. Not now. When the time comes, you are going to drop your question in the comment section. When you drop it, it's going to attend to it one by one. All right. So I know a lot of you have gotten value from this. So I can see question like how much is it in XAF and the rest. Don't worry, all your questions will be answered. Okay, okay. All right, so let's be patient. I think it's back.
Please, where did I go off, please?
Um, we are still talking about your offer, if I'm not mistaken. So, can you add the slide so we can know where you stop in your slide? Okay,
Yes, I've added the slide.
okay.
Okay, so I'm asking you a question now. Is it going to be worth it for you if at the end of the day, using my blueprint, you're able to hit your sales target and you're able to win a sales challenge? Will it be worth it for you
I think Benson is having network issues from his end. Oh, it's well. He'll be back soon. I don't know why the network is. Don't know why the network is kicking him out. Okay. So, like I said earlier, you can just keep your question so that you can attend to it once it's done. It's rounding up already. So, once it's done rounding up, it's going to answer all your questions. I think. Uh, the network from his end. Yeah, he's having network issues.
question that is it going to be worth it?
Okay.
Is it going to be worth it if all my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint can help you do is hit your sales target and win a sales challenge? Would that be worth 120K to you or not? And imagine that, close your eyes and visualize. Imagine that come January 2025, after hitting your sales challenge and after hitting your sales target rather, and winning your sales challenge, you won a clip you want a car, you want a laptop. With the help of this blueprint, with the joy and the fulfillment of this blueprint, you can get more than that to you or not. All right. Now, while we wait there, I'm ready to coach just 10 people from this webinar. I'm sure from we had about 40 people on this webinar right now. But right here, I only want to coach 10 people on this webinar, and I want to hold you by the hand and coach you on how you can hit your sales targets using TikTok influencers. And these 10 people, they are not going to pay 120,000 naira. They are not even going to pay 70,000 naira. They are not going to pay 30,000 naira to get my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint. So how much are they going to pay? Remember, I just want to coach 10 people. So for just 20,000 naira, you can get my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint right now on this webinar, and this offer is only going to be available for the first 10 people. Now, somebody is asking that, is the influencer going to, I'll answer all your questions at the end of the webinar. I'll answer all your questions at the end of the webinar. So if you want to get my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint, follow the instructions on your screen. So make payment into the account name provided, which is Ayodele Owaye. That is my assistant. Is in charge of is my assistant. So he's going to enroll you into the account. Just on your phone and save so that you can make payment at the end of the webinar right now. But don't let that be too late, because if you are not part of the 10 people that will make payment, then you are not going to benefit from this amazing opportunity. And the problem is that I can only manage few people. I don't like having more students than I can handle. So I only want to coach 10 people that are here with me on this webinar on TikTok influencer marketing blueprint. And yes, you are not paying 120k, you are just paying 20,000 naira. With 20,000 naira, you can get my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint. And the procedure is, you make payment into the account number provided below, which is Ayodele Owaye, and the account number there, Wema Bank 02838465 Now, once you make your payment into the account number, send the receipt to that phone number. He is my assistant, so you send the money. He's my assistant. Send the receipt to him, and he's going to send you the login details to my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint right away. Now, frequently asked questions. A lot of you are already asking me questions, and I'll be answering them right now. So some Prince Will is asking that, is the influencer going to use my TikTok account or theirs to run the ads? The influencer is going to use their own account. They are not going to use your account. The influencer will use his account to run the ads. All right. Then I have Pascal. You're asking me that, I don't really understand this TikTok influencer marketing thing. Is it different from running normal ads on TikTok by yourself? Yes, this one is different. The reason why it's different is that the influencer is going to be the one to post. The influencer will make a video advertising your product, and they will post it on their page. That is all. So that is TikTok influencer marketing for you. And if you want me to coach you further on TikTok influencer marketing, you can get my blueprint, which is only available for the first 10 people on this webinar. So the frequently asked questions are, Benson, how long will it take me to study depending on your availability, you can complete it in a day or two and you can start implementing right away. Now, another question I get most of the time is that why should I buy a course when I can just go and do this thing on my own? And the reply I'm going to give you is that if you want to learn how to drive, do you just enter into a car and start driving? No, you don't do that. You learn how to drive for how to drive before you can become a driver. So anything you want to do in this life, you learn first before you implement. That is why we go to school. That is why we get knowledge. We enroll in classes. So I'm here as your guide so that you don't make mistakes. If you just buy a car and start driving, who knows, you might injure yourself or you might have accident or kill yourself. This is the same thing here. If you just go out there and start running ads with TikTok influencers without learning anything, I want to hire you to do everything for me. Like, okay, I want you to do all the work for me. That is possible, but then getting my blueprint is more or less like you are hiring me to do everything for you because I'm going to coach you myself via my blueprint. So it's just like you are watching over my shoulder to learn about TikTok influencer marketing. So some people ask me that, oh Benson, what if I buy this influencer marketing blueprint with my last card and I don't have money for ads again? What's my future? Well, if you are in that position, just send me a message after you get the blueprint, and I'm going to share with you a secret strategy you can use to generate quick cash for running ads. Because when I started TikTok influencer marketing, I didn't have money myself to run ads most of the time. But there's always something I'm always doing to generate quick cash, and I'm going to give that secret to you. All right. Somebody is asking that, is it where you pay the 20K that you get the influencers? Yes, it is when you pay the influencer, it is when you pay the 20K, you get access to my influencers list. And yes, in addition to that, there are many bonuses I'm only going to give to people that buy tonight. So if you don't buy this blueprint tonight, please, you are not going to get the bonuses that are on the screen. The first thing on the bonus is that charge 2,500 naira monthly. People are paying 2,500 naira to be in this, 2,500 naira every month to be in this group. But I'll give you access to this group for free. Also, if you buy this blueprint tonight, I'll review your first TikTok influencer ad, and I'm going to offer you one-on-one support review on the ad. So I'm going to give you my WhatsApp number and we can discuss one-on-one on your ad. That is if you buy this night. And also, if you buy tonight, you will get access to all my best performing TikTok campaigns. All the TikTok campaigns that I've done that perform well, I've saved them in my Google Drive and I'll give you access to them if you buy my blueprint tonight. Also, you get my done for you TikTok ad script. My done for you TikTok ad script is is a file containing the ad script I've given to my TikTok influencers that has converted well. So I'm going to give it to you for free. This is worth more than 10,000 naira. I said for 10,000 naira, I'll give it for you for free. And also, I'll give you my secret strategy that I use to generate quick cash. I'll give you my secret strategy that I use to generate quick cash anytime I need money to run ads. You understand? So you get that as well, and other amazing free gifts. Mind you, this bonus is only available for people that buy this blueprint tonight. Now, my guarantee to you today is that if after you get my blueprint and you do everything I tell you to do, you don't hit
All right. I think it's out again. Hold on, let me connect him back.
My guarantee to you today, my guarantee to you today is that if you get my blueprint and you do everything I tell you to do, and you don't hit the sales target that you wrote down for yourself at the beginning of this training before the year ends, or you fail to see any significant progress in your sales, then I'm going to refund your money back to you. That's my guarantee. So you have nothing to lose. You cannot lose your money. It is either this work for you or you get your money back. So this is not a gamble. This is a guarantee. You are not gambling with your money. Now, furthermore, the first 10 people to enroll for my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint, the first 10 people to pay right now this night, you are going to get additional 5,000 naira discount. So instead of paying 20,000 naira, you are going to pay 15,000 naira. This is only available for you if you are among the first 10 people that will get my blueprint tonight. So if you want to invest in your future today, tonight, make payment for my blueprint right now by following the instructions on my screen. You can screenshot this page so that you can make payment immediately after this class, and make sure you don't delay because I only need 10 people. So the account name is Ayodele Owaye. That is my assistant. You send the money to his account, his bank account, and once you send your money to the bank account, send the receipt to his WhatsApp number. Send the receipt to the WhatsApp number, and immediately my assistant is going to send the login details for you to join my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint. All right. So you are not paying 120k or 20k, you are just paying 15,000 naira right now because I'm giving you another 5,000 naira discount. All right. So now I want to ask you a question. Would you rather invest this 15,000 naira into your business and reap 10 times the reward, or you are going to forget that you are given an opportunity to change your life and continue with what you have been doing? See, let me tell you something. You have been here from the beginning of this webinar and you have spent about an hour or thereabout with me on this webinar. But see, if you don't take action, if you don't do anything with this opportunity I presented to you, it is just as if you just come here to waste your time, because you are going to go back and continue with what you have been doing. And assuming what you have been doing have been working for you, you will not be here in the first place. You have amazing results. But since what you have been doing is not working well for you, the reason why you are here is because what you have been doing has not been working for you. That's why you are here. So it is best for you that you take action right now and invest in your future by getting my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint. Besides, now, would you rather invest in your future or hit the money right now? That's my question for you. And let me ask you, what else can you buy with 15,000 naira that will give you 10x results? You know, you probably, if you don't spend this 15,000 naira to get the blueprint, you probably spend it on your data, or maybe you use it to buy food, you use it to, like, just such your basic needs. In fact, maybe you just spend it on a concert this December, or you spend
Okay, I guess network has been dealing with Benson. Um, so like you said, to get access to his blueprint plus his coaching, one-on-one assistance with you, get access to his ad campaign and all. You can just get it today for 15,000. So okay, he's back now.
Okay, so sorry for the interruption. So if you want to get the blueprint, invest in your business today, make payments into the account number provided, ideally Owaye account number Wema Bank, and send the receipt to the WhatsApp number provided on my screen. You can screenshot this right now and make payment immediately now and follow the instructions. Now, once again, let me walk you through everything you'll be getting. You're going to be getting my influencers list, which is a list containing the name of influencer you can start working with right now. And I'll teach you how to negotiate like a pro with influencers so you don't get overbilled and scammed. I'll also teach you how to get viral videos with influencers and how to design your funnel to guarantee conversion. And as a bonus for people that buy tonight, only if you buy tonight, you'll be added to my support group for free. Instead of paying 2,500 monthly, you'll be added for free, lifetime access. Then I'll review your first ads and offer you one-on-one support. You have my WhatsApp number. You get access to all my best performing TikTok campaigns. You get my done for you TikTok ad scripts. You also get my secret strategy that I use for generating quick cash for running your first TikTok ads and other amazing gifts. So if you are ready to invest in this tonight, that is the account number to make your payment into, and you can take action right now. So if you have questions, you can let me know in the chat box if you have questions. So somebody is asking that, are you going to pay the influencer after you get the blueprint? Yes. So the blueprint, when you get the blueprint, you will have access to the list of influencers and you can choose the influencer that works within your budget. All right. So even if you don't have money for the influencer, I'm going to give you a secret strategy on how to generate quick cash and be able to pay the influencers. All right. So Aurelio is asking that, now somebody is saying that this is too much. Well, you can say that, but if you compare it to the knowledge and the value you'll be getting from this blueprint, it is worth more than that. Because look at it. Imagine that by the end of this year, you've won a sales challenge and you have you won a car, a laptop, a gadget, or anything at all. So that is of great advantage to you. It is worth more than the amount you are paying for. And I'm giving you massive discount because you have been here from the beginning of the webinar till now. So if you have questions for me, please, this is the time for questions. And if you want to get the blueprint, follow the instructions on the screen. And if you have plans to get the blueprint right now, just screenshot, write out the account number, the account details, or take the screenshot of the account there and make your payment. Now, somebody is asking that I don't understand much about funnels. Well, if you don't understand much about funnels, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about funnels in the TikTok influencer marketing blueprint.
Please, if you have any questions, you can drop it now in the comment section. If you have asked the question, you can ask the question now so we can answer them. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section so we can answer your questions. Okay? If you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section. Any questions at all so we can answer them. If you have any questions, okay, just drop your questions. Um, okay, you can see here. You want to hear the final payment, but in dollars. Okay, you're not from Nigeria. Okay. We are going to check the equivalent in dollars, the naira equivalent. And we are going to send you the payment link. Okay, so how do you get the payment link now? Okay, we are going to generate the payment link and we'll send it across. So I don't know the place you got this link from. Um, we are going to drop the payment link there so that you can be able to pay with your dollar um, payment method. Okay, while we are waiting for him, let me be answering most of the questions here. So if you have questions, please ask. Okay, question from Chibike. Can I get your number? Do you mean my number or Coach Benson's number? Which of the number do you need? Be specific so we'll know how we give it to you. Okay, Sunday, as you know, I said we are going to generate a payment link so you can be able to pay in dollars. Okay, after this webinar, we are going to generate the link and pass it across. Any other questions? Please ask your questions. Ask your questions. So this is the time to ask
Okay,
questions.
so for the person asking for the um dollar payment, just send a message um to the WhatsApp number on the screen. Let me show it again. It is just about $22. So it's just about $22. But you can send a message. Send a message to the WhatsApp number on the screen. So if you have any question, you can always chat the number up as well and you get further details. And if you have no questions,
Okay, Benson, this Chibike is asking for your WhatsApp number. Chibike Anike. Anike.
okay, you want my WhatsApp number? Um, okay, let me just put my own WhatsApp number here. Um, this is my own WhatsApp number. So it's going to be there on the screen right now. So that's my number there. So any other question? So once again, let me just go over everything you get. You get my okay. You are going to get my influencers list. You are going to get my negotiate like a pro, my viral video launchpad for analytics. And instead of paying 120,000 naira, you are going to pay just 15,000 naira. And this is the instruction to get the blueprint. So some of you, I can see requests from some of you that have bought the blueprint already. That's fantastic. So if you have paid for the blueprint, type paid in the comment section. So someone is asking how much is it in dollars? It's about $22. And if you have got your own copy of the blueprint, type paid in the comment section. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if there is none, I think perhaps at the, we have come to the end of the webinar already. Okay. Okay, somebody is asking you a question.
Okay, I can still see some questions here. Coach Clement, how do I connect with you on WhatsApp? please. Okay, to connect with me on WhatsApp, you can join the AMB WhatsApp group. From there, you'll be able to see my WhatsApp number rather. So when you join the group, check, you'll see admins of the AMB WhatsApp group. You'll see I'm one of the admins on the AMB WhatsApp group. From there, you can get my number. Okay, so just go to the promotional material page for the AMB program. Then from there, you see our group. From there, you can get my number, or you can reach out to my support and we get it. Then I can see another question. I'm interested in this job, but I've not made any sales. Okay, that's why we're telling you to get the TikTok influencer marketing blueprint so that you can know how you can leverage on influencers to generate leads. So once you start generating leads, you'll be able to make sales. After this 15K, am I still going to pay another money for influencer? Yes, you are going to pay. You are going to pay. This 15K is to enroll for the blueprint, to get access to the blueprint, Benson's mentorship, coaching, guidance, and all. Then you, like you said, you will need money to pay this influencer. This 15K is to get the blueprint. Then the money used to pay the influencer is different. Okay. Okay. Um, the code
Okay, the
of
code
the
is
number is
plus two
plus
three
two three
four.
four. Okay. Okay. Benson, are you done? Are you done? Benson, are you done? So I can summarize and end this live section. It's over 2 hours already.
Yes, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. So if
All
you
right.
cannot answer, somebody say you cannot answer with your phone. You can screenshot the page and send a message to that number. So they will help you with how you can make payment later. Yes, I'm done.
All right. All right. All right. Thank you all for attending this live webinar. I want to appreciate you for your time and all. So for those of you that want to take action, remember, if you are getting it today, you'll get it for 15,000 instead of 20K. Okay. So if you really want to make more sales for yourself before the end of this year, and you want to leverage on influencer partnerships to get more leads that will drive sales for you, then I will recommend or I will suggest to get this blueprint today. Okay, you get it for just 15,000. All right, the account details is here on the screen. You can copy it and make the payment. Then, if you have any questions, you can also send it to us on WhatsApp. Okay, send it to us either ways on YouTube. We'll reply to you. Okay, because of time, we cannot reply everybody here live. So if you have any questions, just reach out to us on WhatsApp and we'll reply your question. So thank you for joining. For those who are new here, the AMB program has its ongoing sales challenge. That is the AMB end of the year sales challenge, which started on October and will be ending on December 23rd. So if you have not yet participated in the sales challenge, you can start now so you can win something for yourself this December. Okay. So because of time, we are going to call it an end tonight, and our next YouTube live session will be communicated to you all in the MB WhatsApp group. And if you have any questions regarding the influencer, TikTok influencer blueprint, you can also reach out to me, or you can reach out to Benson, and we will get answers to it. Thank you, and hope to see you in our next